The new GTA Online Christmas update arrives tomorrow in-game, and today on the show we have all of the news and information in regards to all of our new money bonuses, big discounts, free vehicles, some extra free rewards and challenges for players to participate in, and a whole lot more for not even just this next week in GTA Online, but actually the next 3 weeks. So there's a lot to go over today. We're going to be diving into it all, and this video will serve as your comprehensive sneak peek at the 2025 Christmas event and update here in GTA Online that begins in just about 12 hours or so from the time this video gets posted. For me, it's 4 a.m. Central Time in the US. What is that? UTC -6. Convert that to your local time zone to get the time it goes live for you. So yes, the important thing to note getting started is GTA Online actually has a 3-week event that's coming up, and like I said, it's active tomorrow. Snow in particular will be active from the date of 23rd of December, so December 23rd all the way through December the 29th. So it's only 6 days. It's not starting right away. It's starting next week. When it comes to some new content that's coming into the game, I guess technically new, it's that Vapid FMJ Mark V and the Progen Luiva. Of course, if you guys have GTA Plus, I guess you've had access to them, right? But for the rest of the players, we have not have access to them. So now they are officially dropping on in-game websites for everyone as 2 new DLC vehicles. We have all of the classic Christmas content returning to the game, like all the holiday content, including the Yeti Hunt, the Gooch. We have the Weasel Plaza Shootout, the E-Cola Holidays or Happy Holidays Hauler Truck, as well as the festive modes, including Snowball Fights, as well as the Entourage game mode. When it comes to some free content you can pick up, you can actually get your very own Buckingham Super Velito Carbon from Elitist Travel. I mean, if you have the agency, you would be getting that anyway just by flying that agency Super Velito Carbon to your hangar. But either way, everyone can get it for free off of Elitist Travel this week. And we have some engagement rewards for the festive rewards just for logging in between the dates of December the 23rd through January the 7th. And so these rewards consist of the Season's Greetings sweater, we have the New Year Fireworks bodysuit, the Snowball Launcher, which you can unlock in-game, the Candy Cane, as well as the Firework Launcher, and you get 20 firework rockets to go with it, plus some refills of snacks, armor, as well as ammo. And then we have one final reminder from Rockstar, actually, which is the final chance to claim your VIP gold tier rewards for the Mansions DLC. This is available through January the 7th, so this entire event, so you have time. It's that $2 million discount on a pre-luxury real estate mansion property, as well as the black Rockstar Varsity Crew Neck sweater. That only applies to you if you completed those new listings missions before December the 7th, I believe it was, before the Mansions DLC. So if you have that discount sitting there when you try and buy a mansion, you'll see it applied. You have until January the 7th to actually take advantage. If you wait until after that date to buy it, you will lose out on that discount. But now for our bonuses, and this is where it gets kind of weird, because for a weekly update, this is okay, but for a 3-week event, I wish it was a little bit better. So we do have double money as well as double RP on the grass sell missions, both for your MC business itself, plus the organic produce business production and the actual product at your nightclub as well, which corresponds to your actual grass farm MC business. We have double money and double RP on the community series game modes, which are 4 times for GTA Plus members. And then we also have double money and double RP on the overtime rumble game mode, which is the featured series for this entire event. We have 2 more bonuses actually. Complete the Cluck and Bell finale as a leader and you'll receive a one-time $500,000 bonus. And if you also complete the Cluck and Bell finale as an associate or bodyguard, you'll also receive a one-time $500K bonus. So just play through it twice, you know, play through it as a host one time and play through it with your friend and join his game as an associate or bodyguard, and you'll make $500,000, which is pretty cool because that's what you get paid for the heist normally anyway. So that's nice to just get an extra $1 million for playing it another 2 times. Then for our weekly challenges, so this is also where it gets interesting. Since this is a 3-week event, we have 3 weekly challenges Rockstar's listed out for us. Each of them pays $300,000 plus the Krampus sweater, so you can actually make $900K across all these weekly challenges instead of just $300K if they were all paying $100K each. So December the 18th through the 22nd, sell a total of $100,000 across all of your businesses to make that $300K plus the Krampus sweater. December the 23rd through the 29th, win 4 adversary modes, and the weekly challenge of December the 30th through January the 7th is complete the Cluck and Bell Farm Raid finale as a leader, and you'll make another $300,000. Now for our discounts, we do have a 40% off discount on the MC Business Grass Farm, plus all of the Grass Farm business upgrades and modifications. And then for our 30% off vehicles, once again, I mean, for a normal weekly event, it's fine, whatever. This is just, you know, typically standard run-of-the-mill type stuff. But for 3 weeks, I was hoping we would get a little bit more. Or now that I learned it's 3 weeks, I would have hoped that we would have actually gotten more. So we have 30% off the Anis Remus, 30% off the Karen S95, 30% off the Anus Deity, 30% off the Sea Sparrow, 30% off the Dinka RT3000, 30% off the Declassy Walton L35, 30% off the Pegasi Reaper, 30% off the Albany Brigham, 30% off the Progen Itali GTB, plus 30% off the HVY Insurgent. When it comes to the salvage yard robberies, we have 3 of them. We actually have a claimable vehicle to start. At the Gangbanger robbery, you can get that Vapid Click, the Christmas Vapid Click, wrapped in that limited time Merry Clickmas livery, and you also get the Liberty City license plate to go along with it. We have a top-range car, it's the Ocelot Virtue featured in the Podium robbery, and then we also have a mid-range Bravado Buffalo STX featured in the Cargo Ship robbery. Rockstar doesn't list several different weeks of vehicles, so I guess we're not getting the Christmas Comet, unfortunately. I was hoping we were going to get that, but that's just another thing we're not receiving in this sort of strange 3-week Christmas update we haven't seen. And then, you know, you'll be able to get these vehicles multiple times, right? Because they're just going to refresh every single Thursday, but it doesn't look like they're actually going to change. They're just going to be repeats that you could do 3 times in a row, you know, once each week. For our 2 free vehicles at the Diamond Casino and Resort, your Lucky Wheel podium vehicle is the Balakin and Visage, and at the LS Car Meet, your prize ride, here we go. So this is where you can get the Comet Safari wrapped in the limited time Trees camo livery. That's your LS Car Meet prize ride. It's not at the salvage yard. So you just need to win 1 race. You know, just do a drag race with 1 other player, win it, and you will get the Comet Safari. So we'll be talking about those in separate videos, I'm sure, as well. And then also at the LS Car Meet, your premium test drive vehicle is the Ubermax Sentinel XS. And then your 3 standard ones at the test drive section are the Dubachi 770, the Vapid Click, as well as the Declassy Vamos. At Premium Deluxe Motorsport and that car dealership and in-game vendor, we have the following removed vehicles like the Ocelot Ardent featuring the Candy Cane livery. We have the HVY Night Shark featuring the Deck the Halls livery, the BF Dune FAV featuring the It's a Wrap livery, the Pfister Comet S2 Cabrio featuring the Santa's New Sled livery, and then the Albany Alpha here in-game. At Luxury Autos, you can get the 2 new vehicles, the Progen Luivo with probably some unique customization pre-applied, plus the Vapid FMJ Mark V. And then at the Gun Van, we have the following discounts: 40% off the M16 Service Carbine, plus 40% off the Stun Gun if you are a GTA Plus member. And then wrapping up with this week's Premium Race, Weekly Time Trials, and FIB Priority File. The priority file is the brute force file, so it looks like we're going to get that 3 weeks in a row. You could just redo it over and over, which is honestly not too bad. You can keep that fine art file and Project Breakaway loop in rotation if you want to keep doing that. I mean, that's what I do for the Garment Factory and would recommend for anyone. The premium race for this week is Arms Race, locked to the Supercars class and category. Your HSW time trial is Textile City to Stab City, and then we have the normal time trial for this week, which is Great Ocean Highway, and that is everything coming with this Christmas event. So we're getting the Christmas Comet Safari, we're getting the Merry Christmas Vapid Click, we're getting some claimable cars, we're getting money bonuses, discounts, a lot of Christmas content. I'll have a full Christmas guide on everything. You know, this is just news, but I will have a guide coming out later, probably next week, on all that type of stuff once it's featured in game. We'll talk about some good cars to use in the snow, all that type of stuff, and more here on the channel. So thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what you guys think. I mean, this is kind of weird because it's a classic Christmas event with all the content we're getting. Nothing's really missing, but it's 3 weeks long, and if it's 3 weeks long, I would have hoped that they would have just laid out more bonuses for us each week or given us even more to take advantage of, because just biker sell missions for the grass as well as the grass at your nightclub for 3 weeks, I mean, it's only good for one weekly event to try out a little bit. MC businesses, while they're a lot better with all the buffs from Money Fronts and even now the Mansion's production boost, the sell missions just suck. I don't want to do those for 3 weeks, you know? So let me know what you guys think in the comments section down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Drop a like if you guys enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. Check me out over on Twitch, Twitter, and Instagram, specifically twitch.tv/hazardoushtv. I'll see you guys bright and early tomorrow with a brand new GTA Online weekly update guide going into detail on everything, reviewing performance, customization, etc. on all those cars. See you guys then. Adios, amigos.